let's talk about the language issue for you, because I know Ward speaks French, so that was a help. But what was
Mhm.
your experience like with that?
Yeah. So, yeah, and I think it's interesting that you bring up that period of the dark night too, because actually, learning the language is kind of what the step that started to get me out of it. I think.
Okay.
So for me, I feel when I look back on it, it really lasted like between 5 and 7 years, a period of like complete lost, hard life, not really making sense. And I started to come out of that period when I started to learn French. Um, And yeah, I took private classes and I started writing my story in French, which helped me start to make sense of things. And then really where it felt like a feeling of turning and feeling more grounded was once I went to university at the University of Po and I was immersed in the French language. And then I met a lot of other people there too, from that were from abroad that had moved here, that had gone through a similar, a lot of people, I think when they move abroad, it's really difficult for them. So then you meet other people that also went through that feeling of like loneliness and lost, and you are learning together how to speak French. And there's a sense of light of opening and re-stepping into a new era. And I think in a way too, it also is yeah, it's a shift too when you learn a new language in terms of how you think about things. I think it helped me shift out of some old patterns and things I'd learned because you just kind of shift your operating system a bit. So yeah, learning French was really an amazing experience in terms of going to the university. And it was really 1 year where that like truly happened was when I went to University of Po, and I went there for a whole year for 2 full semesters. And I went from going in and I could not speak French at all. And I'd been in France for 5 years and it was like not working for me, like really not at all. And like barely even saying like, hello, how are you? And 1 year later, now I go and like I do tons of stuff in French. Like my whole pottery business and experience is all French. So it's amazing. And there was a lot of people in school like that that had been here for 5 years in their 40s, 50s, and went to that program. And even within 3 months, you get to the point that you can speak French fairly well.
Mm.
So it is a really incredible program, like actually to go to. And it really turned the corner for me and helped me kind of get restabilized in France too.
I'm remembering a story though that there was one teacher who you actually wanted to switch from her class because
Oh yeah, I
you
forgot
want
about
to,
that. Yeah.
because that also is a kind of an important thing when we're talking about alignment, is like the people in our lives who don't quite mesh.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, so I was put in the second semester, I was put into a class that did not work well for me, and I didn't feel very good in it actually. And it kind of got me destabilized again. And but I really listened to myself actually. And after two, I just really I asked several times to change, but then I truly, and I think this is a good lesson for me too. I truly like stood up for myself and said, I have to change to this other teacher and program. And it was the students in it too. The whole environment was better for me. And yeah, so that's true. There was kind of a detour that was required me to step up and listen to myself and get back because I did get a bit derailed actually in the second semester there.
Okay. So I'm wondering if you have anything you want to share, because this is interesting, Jenny, and this isn't maybe not what you want to talk about, but um, you're having this lesson over and over again. It's the
Yeah,
same.
of standing up for myself.
Yes. That we
Yeah,
spoke about before we even started.
totally. Yeah, exactly. No, no, no. It's a huge lesson for me, actually. It is a really big lesson. And I think that's something that I'm now realizing that it's starting to make sense. Because for a lot of time in my life, I was like, I don't really understand what's happening here. Is that I was not trained well in my growing up environment in terms of protecting myself. And it's the whole community that I was in.
Mhm.
I was trained that we were supposed to play a role and please people. And the most important thing is to make other people happy, not to like protect yourself. And if other people make fun of you or like that wasn't a lesson that I was taught. And actually, I've gone through a lot of pain from not wanting to learn that lesson. And there, including what I talked about most recently too, is like it keeps coming back to me, that lesson of like, it's you that has to stand up for yourself. It's you that has to set the boundaries. It's you that has to demand respect, and not to be a victim in it, because in a way I think because of, as a kid you have that victim energy of like, because you don't at that age, yes, of course it's difficult if you're not being protected, but eventually you have to take the ownership and learn how to do it and realize that you're an adult, and it's only you that can do that. Like no one else can do that for you. And that lesson keeps coming back at me stronger and strong, like in a way it just keeps coming at me until I learn it. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, so this is like one of the big lessons that I'm not like a victim here. This is something I am supposed to learn actually. And I have to really learn it no matter how hard it is.
It's coming back to you again and again, but each time you're getting stronger through it.
That's true. And I'm getting faster at
And faster, yes.
yeah. And less, like the thing is when that comes at me, there's a lot of mixed emotions of like guilt. Oh, but I shouldn't do this. It's going to make the other person feel bad. And I'm learning more and more, but you are in charge of, like, it's you that has to feel good. It's like you're responsible for you. And after that, you can like worry about the other people, but first, like, take care of yourself. Right. And it's like, how is this so complicated? So yeah, and I am getting, and each time I do it, I'm also like feeling better and better. Actually, I'm like, wow, this feels good actually to do this for myself, and nothing bad happens. Like the world is still working and everyone's fine. Nothing.
It's like building a muscle, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
You're
And then
getting
I get clear on my future too. Like every time I do that, it's these gifts come in, and suddenly I'm like seeing things for that I'm supposed to do in the future, and this lightness comes in. So it's, yeah, it's kind of like being taught to me, but then you get a reward too. It's like, wow, okay, cool. That was, now I got through it, and now this other door open that really feels good.
Wow.